Fox Focus. A few minutes for a closer look.
Hello, welcome to Fox Focus, and it is time again for Case or No Case. I'm Karen D'Alessandro. I'm with the FM 106.1 Morning Show, and I am so happy you're watching because this is your chance to learn your legal options in case you're ever injured. And with me from PKSD, Jeff Pitman. How are you?
Good. How are you?
It's always good to see you.
And I think it's award-winning.
It is an award-winning morning show. Yes.
Well, congratulations to you
Thanks.
and the whole team. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a hard award to win, so we're pretty excited.
Yeah, congratulations.
That means you have to make all these easy for me today.
Well, we'll try. The first one may be a little easier than the second one. So the first one is that you're driving down 43, you're going southbound, and the traffic stops, and you come to a stop, and you're able to stop without striking the vehicle ahead of you. But the driver behind you slams into your car, pushes you forward into the vehicle ahead of you. The person ahead of you is injured in this chain reaction accident, and they turn around and they look to you to make a claim against you. Case or no case against you under those circumstances.
Even though your car stopped and you were okay, you got pushed in.
Right.
I still think they do have a case against you because you're the one who hit them.
Probably not. Okay, so there's a myth that you're at fault for just being there. Okay, it's not true. So you have to have done something wrong. You have to have been negligent. So if you were able to come to a stop without striking the vehicle ahead of you and you get pushed into that car, what were you supposed to do? So you really weren't at fault. You weren't negligent. There wouldn't be a claim against you.
What about the guy who hit you?
That's who the person is responsible. So that's who the claim should be against. So you're not at fault for just being there.
Okay, all right.
Okay, all right.
Well, that didn't go as good as I'd hoped, so let me get the next one.
All right, so the second one is that your dad lives at an assisted living facility. He has dementia, and he has some weakness. And he has this problem that he will roll out of bed occasionally. And so after a couple of times, the facility suggests to you that maybe we could put some bed rails on the bed. He wouldn't roll out of the bed. And you agree to that. You say that sounds like a good solution to the problem. Unfortunately, though, your dad gets entrapped in the rails and he asphyxiates and he dies as a result of that. Case or no case against the assisted living facility?
You're the one who said, yeah, it was okay, so I'm going to say you do not have a case.
You probably do have a case. And let me tell you why. And this is very, very important because bed rails are very, very dangerous on beds, especially for people who have dementia and who are weak. So they are a restraint. So if they put rails on that bed in order to prevent your dad from falling, that is a restraint. That's very similar to tying him down. And bed rails have been known, at least since the late 90s, to be a risk of people climbing over them and falling, or asphyxiating, or causing other serious injury. And so before a person can have bed rails on their bed, number one, you've got to get a physician order. Okay, the physician has to consent because it is a restraint.
Okay.
You have to consent after being informed of the risks, including of asphyxiation, before you put those on the bed. But it's usually not the least restrictive tool in order to prevent your father from rolling out of bed. So there are better options like alarms, a low bed, mats on the floor. So rails are probably the least safest option under those circumstances. So even if you agree, the bed rails are probably a very dangerous and bad idea. So there's probably a case against the facility.
So they should have offered you all those other options first.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. See what I mean? You always learn things when you watch Case or No Case. Good information. And if you want to find out more, you have questions and you know someone who's been hurt, call PKSD 333-3333 for the PKSD guarantee, or go to pksd.com. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Interested in appearing on Fox Focus? Email us at foxfocus@fox6now.com.